Well, hello. So today we're going to be going over prokaryotic cell parts. We are on lesson 6. This is prokaryotic cells day 2. So we're going to be going over the parts. Make sure that as I am talking and writing, that means that you are also typing. You should have your bio week 2 document up, and you should be at the pace that I am. You can make your screen split screen so that you have the video on one side of your screen and then you have your Google document on the other side of the screen. Okay, first part that we're going to go over is the nucleoid region. This is the part that you labeled. That was number 3. This was your nucleoid region. All this does is that it contains the DNA. So I like to make analogies for parts because that just helps me remember it. If there's an analogy that works for you better, you can definitely update this column to what makes the most sense for you or add a picture. You can customize it to however you are going to remember things. I like to think of it like the main office because DNA, of course, tells everybody else what to do, just like a main office coordinates all of the events that's happening in the rest of the place. So like the main office is the one who disperses all of the directions for what the rest of the school should be doing. Ribosomes make proteins. Proteins basically do everything in the cell, everything in the body. And construction workers essentially make everything that's possible for us to do and be where we are. So I like to think of ribosomes as little construction workers because they make so many things and they make so many things that are necessary for us to complete our lives. Cell membrane. Cell membrane controls what enters and exits the cell. So your cell membrane on a bacteria, it's not this outermost layer, but it's the one that's just underneath, like the second most outermost layer. I like to think of the cell membrane as a doorman because it's controlling basically what enters and exits, just like a doorman would control like who's coming in and who's coming out of wherever you are, making sure that the right things are coming in and out. Cell wall provides structure, support, and shape. I like to think of this like a brick wall because bricks provide a lot of structure and shape. So when you have bricks like a brick house, you know exactly what your house looks like. It makes sure also that it's not going to fall down and just shrivel into nothing. A cell wall, of course, on your bacteria is the outermost layer. It would be the green part, okay, is the outermost layer, and that's what's keeping this bacteria kind of look like this oval shape. All right, let's keep going. Flagellum. It's a really, really fun word to say. This helps the bacteria move. It's like a tail. Car. I'm putting car as the analogy because a car always moves. Flagellum is the part that helps the bacteria move around the body or move around its environment, wherever it is. Pili, also a fun word, helps the cell to attach to surfaces. And I like to think of this like a handshake between two people. So you shake hands with someone for a little bit, you're attaching, but then you can also release. So the handshake connects the cells for a little bit, but then you're able to detach as well. Pili is really important, especially, this is how bacteria, the bad bacteria of course, like to attach to your cells and then they can get you sick, or attach to your skin and then they can get inside of you. So pili for bad bacteria is really useful for them and not so fun for you. So that is it for the analogies. Like I said, if the analogies that I provided didn't help you, think of your own that relate to the function. What you are going to be doing, if I haven't already given you directions, is that you're going to move on to the practice. You're going to fill in the blank using the word bank. So each of these words is going to be used once, in the sentences that you see here. With that, get started, have fun, and please let me know if you have any questions.